welcome to this reading. So this reading is for anybody who has a Scorpio from their past that they're still thinking about. So this could be an ex, somebody you've already been with, someone you dated, someone you had a very strong connection with, but maybe things haven't worked out the way you were hoping to. So anybody who has a Scorpio ex, basically anybody from the past, right? And you just want to check in on the Scorpio's energy, see what are their thoughts, feelings. Do they still think about you? Do they still have feelings for you? We'll check in on all of that. And if there's anything that this Scorpio could tell you, what would that be? So stay with me till the end. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know in the comments section if this type of reading resonates with you, if you enjoyed it. Happy to do some more of these. And please do hit that subscribe button for me if you feel called to do so. Really helps the channel grow. King of Swords is showing up. Okay, well, I hadn't really asked a question, but I'm going to take it. Some of you could be Aquarians who are watching, who have dealt with a Scorpio in the past, because that's my Aquarius card. Or I believe, some clear communication was put in place when it came to this connection. But let me just see what happened in the past between Scorpio and the viewer. Show me past energy between Scorpio and the viewer. Justice, the Fool, the Knight of Pentacles. So maybe right off the bat, I'm getting that maybe this was a connection where there was multiple, back and forth. Like maybe you tried to make it work, then it didn't work out. Then there was a period of separation. Then you tried to make it work again. Because with the Justice and the Fool and the Knight of Pentacles, I feel, or maybe somebody is hoping for. In the past, somebody was hoping that this connection can come back around, but at least in the moment when things didn't work out, that was karma sort of balancing its scales, and it just wasn't the right timing, just because Knight of Pentacles for me is sort of a card about timing, that things happen when they're meant to happen in the right time. What's the present energy between the viewer and their Scorpio? What's the present energy between the viewer and their Scorpio ex? The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, some big changes are taking place. Hierophant and the Seven of Swords. I think you don't see this right now. We've got the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is a very strong connection that you felt with your Scorpio ex, and I think they felt it too. And you can expect some big changes on this connection, by the way, because Hierophant right in the middle, somebody's beliefs about this connection are changing. And someone's not letting you know that this is what they're thinking. So I think this Scorpio has kept it quite hidden. Or maybe you've hidden this energy that, you're also expecting a big change in this connection. Maybe Scorpio thinks that you've already moved on and you're with someone else, but maybe you're still hoping for a new cycle in this connection. Yeah. I think there's some very strong potential on this connection with the Two of Cups, the Wheel, the Hierophant showing up right over the Fool. Almost feel like all in due time. Like this has not been revealed to you because somebody is strategizing and trying to make a plan as to how to approach you. So this could be Scorpio, or maybe you are doing this. So look, this is a general reading. I really urge you to use the energies as they apply, as they resonate with your specific situation. So it could be that maybe when I'm saying Scorpio feels this, it's actually you feeling that. So please apply the energies as they pertain to your specific situation. What's the future potential between the Scorpio ex and the viewer? What's the future potential between Scorpio ex and the viewer? Four of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the Page of Pentacles. Okay, interesting. What is this connection moving away from? So what's the Eight of Cups moving away from? The Eight of Pentacles. And what is it moving towards? What is it moving towards? The Moon. Some deep emotions need to be investigated in the near future on this connection. You got the Two of Swords. Almost feels like this connection will have the opportunity to be at a bit of a crossroads. And I say that very intentionally, that we'll have the opportunity to be at a crossroads, because I think the universe, your spirit team, will offer you one more beginning with this Page of Pentacles being here, to learn once again how to bring this connection to balance. But there is going to be a period of contemplation. I have a feeling that maybe in the present you might want to initiate conversation with your Scorpio X, or your Scorpio X might initiate conversation with you, which might make you think a little bit about, how deeply you feel about this person. Okay, let's get some clarifiers here, because I want to just clarify the Eight of Pentacles, please. What's the Eight of Pentacles? The Emperor. Yeah, so somebody was maybe very focused on work, or kind of like had a very important or serious sort of role or something happening at work that wasn't allowing them to really give attention to this connection. I think they're moving away from that, and moving towards the Moon. The Lovers, yep, exactly. So I really feel that, deeper connections, like deeper emotions are starting to emerge in this connection in the near future. And there is the possibility of you guys coming back together, but there needs to be a serious investigation of your fears, Scorpio's fears, illusions, like what didn't work out in the past, what needs to change. There is a serious investigation or a conversation that needs to be had about everything that happened and how work came in the way. And I think somebody has fears, this could be your Scorpio X, this could be you, that this might happen again. So therefore, there are some concerns. I won't sugarcoat this. There are some concerns on this connection which need to be clarified for this connection to have another opportunity. Yeah. So there is potential in the future. Now let's get some clearer messages from your Scorpio X in terms of what Scorpio is thinking, feeling, and what are their desired sort of next steps with you or outcome with you, and we'll build from there. Please show me what the viewers Scorpio X is thinking, feeling, and desiring with the viewer. So Scorpio's thoughts on this connection. Scorpio's thoughts on this connection. Ace of Swords. Okay, Scorpio wants to talk. Nine of Swords. They've been really anxious. And the Emperor. So Scorpio being a typical Scorpio where it's really making them super anxious that the conversation hasn't been had, or there is some clarity that's missing, but they're being very, very stubborn about it, and they're not going to come around and make the first move or initiate this conversation. That's one way to look at this. But they definitely are desiring clarity. They want something to be, revealed. Or maybe there was a point in this connection, this relationship, that was left kind of unaddressed. That's the word that I'm hearing. Like something needs to be addressed, and something that has left Scorpio feeling very, very anxious about this connection. For you watching, I think if you can offer this clarity to Scorpio, it'll really help them come out of this anxious phase. And whether you want a new beginning or not with Scorpio, I think, for whatever, for the past sake or whatever, for what it's worth, I think if you can help somebody feel better, like why not, right? At least provide them the clarity. What are Scorpio's feelings on this connection? What are Scorpio's feelings on this connection? Oh, the Magician. Queen of Cups and the Four of Swords. Okay, so there is a pretty strong emotion here from Scorpio's side. Look, the Ten of Swords. So obviously something has ended. Queen of Wands, Strength. They're trying to be very strong. They're trying to heal, and they're hoping that, they can begin again, either with you or someone else. They miss you a lot. I think Scorpio is actually not having such a great time, I'll be honest, and I empathize with the Scorpio energy that I'm reading for, because I think they're literally manifesting. They're manifesting when they can feel better about this. Because Queen of Cups is a lot of self-care, pulling your energy towards yourself. Like, how they say you can't pour from an empty cup. Scorpio's trying really hard to manifest just feeling better. They're obviously, some of them are also manifesting coming back around with you, which could, this combination of the Magician, Queen of Cups with the Ace of Swords on top could mean that. But they just don't know how. Like, look at how she's literally got her hand on her head being like, but how do, like, I can't reach out because maybe there's just been no contact for so long. And because Scorpio is a very stubborn, fixed sign, they don't want to make the first move. So they're like, I do want to have this conversation. I would love it if I could manifest a new beginning in this connection, but how do I reach out? Because I'm not going to reach out. They're not reaching out. So cross watchers, like, if you're interested in a new beginning with your Scorpio X, I think what I'm intuitively guided to say, and obviously please take it as it resonates to your specific situation. It can't be one size fits all. I'm aware of that. But if you are open to reaching out to Scorpio, I think it can help this connection a lot. If you want a brand new beginning with Scorpio, I think it can really, really help a lot, because this is a Scorpio that's really struggling with moving on from you, with, like, the anxiety around the separation, the no contact situation. So if you want this, then I don't see what the problem is. If you don't want this, well, then I mean, it is what it is. But, like, I don't think Scorpio has been able to move on just as yet. What is Scorpio's desired outcome with you? What is Scorpio's desired outcome with you? The Empress, ooh la la, the Three of Swords, 3 threes, and 4 of Wands. Wow, 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 2 of Swords. So this Scorpio is very conflicted, okay? Because they are very hurt with this 3 of Swords, with this 4 of Swords, the 9 of Swords. They know that how much you can hurt them, how much, this connection has already sort of hurt them, right? And I'm not like pointing fingers here. Obviously it takes two to tango. Something stopped working and both of you had a role to play in that. But this person has a lot of love for you. They want to attract you back into their life, but not chase you. I do see that with the Empress energy, because this hurt is so deep that I don't even like, and Scorpio is a very courageous sign. When they want something, they'll go after it. Like, they almost have an obsessive quality to them, which they can sometimes use to their advantage or disadvantage. But, they know that they could reach out to you and see where that, takes them. But this deep hurt and upset is not going to let them reach out to you. I'll be very honest, viewers. So I think the ball is perhaps in your court, because they do want the long-term happiness with you. The 4 of Wands is my card of, like, marriage, getting engaged, moving in together, building a home together, starting a family together. And here you actually see a family, right? That is what they intend with you. But look at how this woman here almost seems like she's the same woman here as the Empress. And they also have the Emperor here. So now we also have a divine counterpart, right? They want to be, Scorpio has a lot of love for you, has a lot of affection for you. I don't think they've moved on, but they're not going to make the first move. They want to attract your energy back into their life. But this past hurt and whatever happened, I mean, you will know your situation. Maybe they actually don't have an option of reaching out to you. Maybe you've blocked them, or maybe they tried to reach out to you, but they never heard back from you. So now they're like, well, what do I do? I've tried everything in my capacity to reach out to you, the viewer, but it hasn't worked out. So Scorpios are a bit like, well, what do I do? But just, I know, like, being a Scorpio sun myself, I know that even if you haven't reached out, or even if you haven't responded to their messages, their phone calls, like, a Scorpio can find a way when they want to find a way, but I think this is holding them back. They're obviously still healing, and at the same time, they know that if they reach out to you and, if the outcome isn't favorable, then again, they have to go through this cycle of this deep hurt and upset. But Scorpio does want to talk, because Scorpio is a very curious sign. It always wants to get to the heart of the matter. It always wants to go deeper. Scorpios will typically not shy away from really getting deep into the conversation till they get it, till they have that aha moment that, okay, now I get it, why this is not working. I don't think that has happened in this connection between you and Scorpio, because otherwise they wouldn't have shown me the Ace of Swords with the 9 of Swords, which is very anxious energy, because they feel like they don't know the truth about something. And Scorpios love truth. Even if it hurts them, even if it brings them this, look at this, they have a lot of pain in their energy. They have a lot of anxiety in their energy, but they're still wanting more truth. They're still wanting more clarity. And they know that this can double for them if the clarity is something that really hurts them. But that's just the scorpionic nature. They can't really give up till they've fully gotten to the heart of what's truly bothering them or what's truly hurting this connection, because they have deep love for you with the Empress. They're just being a bit stubborn, but they're also manifesting you. They have a lot of affection with the Queen of Cups. They also want to take care of themselves because they've got this deep hurt. So this is a very, I mean, I've empathized with Scorpio. I feel like, gosh, it's probably not easy being in their shoes right now. I'm just going to get a few clarifiers on just some of the cards in this spread. Show me the Ace of Swords. Like, I'm very intrigued by the Ace of Swords. Also because it was the first card that came out. What is the Ace of Swords in Scorpio's thoughts? Emperor. Emperor. I have a feeling now both of you are mirroring one another. Maybe you're also somebody who's like, no, I'm not going to reach out. Like, Scorpio hurt me really bad, or whatever happened, it's now done. You're like, so both of you are mirroring one another, and that has led to the stalemate energy, but somebody needs to do something for this to work out. What's the Nine of Swords? Yeah, I saw the moon fly out. Okay, yeah, they're anxious. They're very anxious. They have fears. You know, I think the one thing that I can speak from my own experience, that Scorpio absolutely, it really gets them off their truth, or makes them feel very disconnected to themselves, is when they don't know clearly what's happening. I mean, it's a sign that is just so intuitive, so they'll start to try and tap into their intuition and see if something comes through from there. But I think because their quest for the truth is so relentless, that I don't think this is a Scorpio that's really going to fully heal from this till the time they haven't received that Ace of Swords kind of clarity. Either they're trying to go inwards and see, wow, like, did I just make a huge mistake, or did I like confuse something else for love and for genuine compassion and affection? Did I like not show up in the highest, bestest way that I could have? This is a Scorpio that's trying to find the truth. You know, it's a very investigative energy that they're in, because they know that that is what's going to release them from this. And trust me, I mean, you can take this from a Scorpio sun tarot reader, that for us as Scorpios, the healing only happens with the truth. And if we feel somebody is holding back or someone's not saying it like it is, even if you say one thing to us, but our gut and our instinct is so activated that we need to get the truth. Like, we'll know that, no, actually, that's not the truth. So I have a feeling that somebody has not fully disclosed or like entertained a more detailed conversation, something of that sort is what's happening here. So again, another clue for you that if you want Scorpio back and if you want to make this work, I think all it needs is that very open, transparent conversation as to what happened, what didn't work, how can we do things differently. And I think Scorpio has all the affection and the feels for you, and this can come back around. But obviously not everybody would resonate with that, and not everybody wants to reach out to their Scorpio ex. But if you are somebody who's watching and wants to reach out, I think it can be really beneficial. So what is the advice for the viewer that's watching this video right now? What is the advice from the spirit team for the viewer on this connection with Scorpio? What's their advice? Magician on the Magician. This is amazing. You guys are literally manifesting the same thing. You're mirroring energies. Both are playing hardball. Both are being very stubborn. Okay, manifest. Okay, one more, please. Eight of Swords. So I feel, let me just get one more before I get you the message. Yeah. I think you're also anxious, viewer, about you want to make this work. I think you also are manifesting that how can we come out of this situation of the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Swords for Scorpio. How can we make this work? Oh my God, and we got Empress at the bottom of the deck. I can't make this up. We've now got two pairs of the Emperor and the Empress. And you know, they are, for me at least as a reader, Look at this, the Page of Pentacles, the Six of Wands underneath that, the Four of Wands. Oh my God, both of you want the same thing. I feel I'm connecting with that Scorpio and that viewer that honestly has so much love and affection for one another. They want the happily ever after. Look at this, Four of Wands to the Four of Wands. You guys both want the same thing. But somebody needs to break this period of stagnation. You have the Emperor and the Empress here. You have the Emperor and the Empress here. That is eerie. Like, I literally have goosebumps because, I mean, for me personally, the Emperor Empress is such a cool couple to get in a love spread. And then to get it twice over is just blowing my mind. So that's your advice, viewer. If you want this, go get this. Go get this. Like, victory is guaranteed because they're showing you the Four of Wands as well. You want the Four of Wands as well. They're showing you Empress. You have the Empress as well. Let me see. Did we also not have the Page of Pentacles somewhere? In the previous spread, we had the Page of Pentacles as well in Scorpio's energy. And you've got the Six of Wands and they've got the Queen of Cups. They've got Four of Swords. Guys, I mean, this connection can easily come back around. All it needs is a clear, transparent, heart-to-heart conversation. Okay, let's go to the angel answers. Let's see. So if you have a question on your mind, you can just pause the video and keep the question in your mind because sometimes this deck throws up yes or no cards. So if you want a direct message, then that helps. But obviously, it just depends on which cards I'm guided to pull. But sometimes the yes-no card comes out. So good to have a question in mind. Let's see. What do you want the viewer to see on this connection with Scorpio? Aha! Oh my God! Oh my God. This reading is mind-blowing. Like, this is just the highest level of synchronicity, if I can say the word, that I've experienced in a really long time. Oh my God. This is like a divine connection. Honestly, if I were you watching this video and somebody told me this, and so, I would just go out and make the move if you still have feelings for Scorpio, if you still want this to work. So caveat being, only for those people who want this. And I have a feeling if you're watching this video, you're probably somebody who still has some kind of attachment to your Scorpio ex. One more. Romance, okay. On point, spirit team, on point, spirit team. Listen to your intuition. Oh my God. I think this is also just harping on the same message here that Scorpio is a very intuitive sign. I think Scorpio, your ex, is also going within and trying to stay connected to their source. But for all my viewers, it'll also help if you pay attention to your gut and see what it's trying to tell you. And just dive right in. If this is what you want, life is, you live once, life is short. Shoot your shot is what I'm hearing. Like, shoot your shot. Okay, let's see from the romance angels. Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So I think this is very apt for the reading because we're reading for people who are in separation from a Scorpio. So this is just picking up on the current energies. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. I just said that. Shoot your shot. Shoot your shot. Past life relationship, you have known each other before. Well, I mean, I think again, that's literally, yes, you've known each other before because this is a reading for a Scorpio ex of yours. But it also feels like a very divinely soulmate kind of connection. Closing off your reading here by giving you specific messages from your Scorpio ex. What does your Scorpio ex want you to know? What does Scorpio ex want the viewer to know? Ooh, okay. I feel the sexual tension. Well, okay. That's very direct. I can't be with you. This is holding them back. I'm telling you, this Three of Wands, I love you unconditionally. Oh my God, like, they didn't even let me ask the question to the deck. This is that Empress energy. And I have a feeling, look, howsoever long or short this connection was for you and Scorpio, you know this. Because Scorpio has this very intense way of showing their love. And I think you know this, that they love you unconditionally. They feel that sexual chemistry. They feel that magnetic pull towards you. But yeah, I think this is more like they can't be with you as in because they don't know how to reach out, or maybe you've shut them out, or they did something, maybe they blocked you, or whatever the case might be. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got I miss seeing you. This Scorpio pines for you, longs for you, but I think they're also very stubborn, and I think so are you. So somebody needs to make a move here, and I think this connection has beautiful potential. So if you feel like you can, sort of consider this and give it another shot, I think, I don't know, I'm guided to tell you that you won't regret it. But that's what I have for you. If you enjoyed this reading, please do hit that like button for me, subscribe to my channel, and let me know in the comment section how you like this style of reading. Take care. Bye-bye.